What's going on, guys? It's Alex here, back again. Hope everyone's doing well. I apologize in advance if I sound a little nasally. I'm just getting over a head cold that I had all weekend. But I just wanted to make a video today and discuss kind of my initial impressions about the EcuTek tune on my G37. I've had the tune almost 2 weeks now, not that much time, but I'm able to make this video and give my opinions on the tune because I noticed a difference right away. As soon as I drove away from this shop, the car felt 100% different in a great way. So just to refresh, if you haven't watched my other videos, I installed still in high flow cats on my car, muffler delete, and I also installed HPS silicone intake tubes and K&N drop-in filters. So not a whole lot in terms of parts, but enough to make a difference in the performance of the vehicle. So during the tuning session, we did a initial dyno run, just the modifications, no tune. So as I said in my previous video, unfortunately I don't have a true baseline of what the car made stock. However, the baseline with just the parts installed was 292 horsepower. So it's pretty safe to say that this car, the rear-wheel drive 6-speed G on a DynoJet dyno, makes about 285 horsepower, give or take, in stock trim. So the 292 baseline run with just the modifications is a gain of 7 or so horsepower. That's not too bad. What really impressed me is how much power I picked up with the dyno tune with the EcuTek software. A lot of times when you put high flow cats or test pipes on, you'll lose a little bit of mid-range because the stock ECU setup is, built to work within parameters, so it's not able to completely compensate for all that extra exhaust flow. So back to the dyno tune with the EcuTek software. So all said and done, after the car was fully tuned, which only took a couple of hours, the car ended up making 307 wheel horsepower. That is very impressive with the limited parts that I installed and just a tune. So just the tune itself helped the car add an additional 15 extra horsepower over the 7 horsepower that it gained just with the modifications. So that's the first reason why I'm going to say that the EcuTek tuning software is 110% worth the cost. I would even venture to say that I would tune this car even in stock form to pick up that extra horsepower. Because even though this car has the same engine and transmission and rear end as the 370Z, it's kind of tamed down a bit from the factory in terms of tuning because it's meant to be more of a, daily commuter type car. But let me tell you, this software really woke the car up. The throttle response is better and you can feel the power increase over the entire RPM range. And actually, as a matter of fact, the biggest difference that I've noticed is a huge increase in power in the mid-range from about 3,000 to, I would say, 5,000 RPM. So the mid-range on a daily car is the most important because you're going to be in that RPM range to either pass somebody or to accelerate from a stop sign or traffic light. So I can really appreciate the increase in performance in the mid-range. It's really awesome. I can be cruising along on the highway at, 55, 60 miles an hour in 6th gear, and I can just tip into the throttle and I can quickly accelerate. I don't have to downshift to pass people if I don't want to. I mean, the car is just amazing. The throttle response is awesome. I felt like the throttle response was a little delayed before, but it is 100% on point now. There's no delay. The car really feels like a different animal. Now, I know some of you may be thinking that, a tune is expensive and it's not really worth it. I can tell you that the tune is 100% worth it. Like I said, I would even tune this car in stock form, and I can imagine you could pick up 5 to 10 horsepower just from a tune. And if you think about it from a financial standpoint or a cost standpoint, I paid a little bit less than $800, which includes the license and the dyno tune hours. So for a little less than $800, you're getting a power increase of 15 horsepower, with the modifications that I installed. There's some catback exhaust that costs more than that and won't nearly give you the performance that this did. So again, even though I didn't do, all that much work to the car, I'm really particular with the way my car performs, so I'll really go the extra mile to make sure it's running 100%. So in conclusion, I would highly recommend this tuning software As I've said, it's made a huge difference in the characteristics of the car. It's more aggressive, it accelerates quicker, the gear changes are more crisp in terms of on and off the throttle. I can't say enough how happy I am with the money I spent on this tune. So again, thanks so much to RT Tuning and Vince in particular for tuning the car and getting it to run just amazingly. I'm super thrilled with it, super satisfied. I hope this video will help you if you're debating between getting a tune or not getting a tune. If you have the funds, I highly recommend it. You will not be sorry. Like I said, I noticed a huge difference just accelerating from the shop as soon as I got in the car. Alright, so thanks for watching. Stay tuned for upcoming videos. I have awesome stuff planned. I'm getting packages in the mail almost daily with parts that I'm gonna be installing, mostly on my Z, and a few more things for the G. So please stay tuned for that. Hit the subscribe button. If you have any questions, comments, please drop them down below. Hit that thumbs up button if you liked the video. Till next time, see you guys later.